All right, so this is going to be part 2. We've already exported all of our files over to our iPad. So it looks like the video, we got the GIF, we got the photo strip, as well as the main screen. So what we're going to do with these is we're going to hit select all of these, okay? We're going to click here, and then we're going to save files. I like to save these into my downloads. I'll delete them once I'm done. You're going to click on save. And now they're in your files, which is nice. So if you're going from tablet to tablet, it's all synced up with the same iCloud if you have the same account. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, I have my list of events, right? I'm gonna select on my last one because I always duplicate. I use the same settings, so you guys should be doing the same. Copy settings, and right here, I'm just gonna label the name of the event. And then, whoops, gotta put the date. I always put by my company, customize settings, and this is where we get into our design work. So we're gonna click on our last design, hit delete. I'm gonna click on image. It's right over here, so there's my main screen. I'll make this a little bit bigger so it covers the entire thing here. Perfect. Now I'm going to hit send backwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and you see the button starting to appear. So I'm going to hit the X, click on color, and we could change these to whatever color we want. So let's find a color that looks like it'll stand out. Those are kind of cool. Let's see. I kind of just like to go all over the place to see what looks cool and what stands out. I kind of like those. And then these you can, it's kind of a little hard. You have to get your fingers like directly into that circle. So if you have thicker fingers, it's going to be kind of hard. Or you could also just get a stylus. So let's say there's our boomerang, we got our video, we got our GIF, and then we got our photos one. If you mess up and you're just like, I don't like the way it looks, you could also just hit reset, and it'll reset it for you. So you can just go back to the original size if you want to do that. Okay, moving on. Very simple, right? So let's hit the X. Now we're ready for our print layout. I'm going to click there, which is my back layer, hit delete, add image, find my new image. Just make it a little bit bigger, just so I can move that over. Perfect. And same thing, send backwards. I have 3 pictures here, so I could just arrange them. If you don't have any pictures here, you can hit right here, photo from photo booth, and then you'd add number 4. You could also change the orientation right here if you want it vertical or horizontal. I'm only going to use 3. Now I'm just going to rearrange this size. And then this, I don't want to, I just want to duplicate this one. So I'm going to click that, duplicate, so I don't have to do, I know that it's the exact same size. Click here and then label that as photo 1. So now I am complete with that. I'm going to capture mode. I am providing all 4 options, so just check them off. If you don't want them, uncheck them, but just know if you are checking them off, you may want to think about providing templates for these, or you don't have to. It's up to you. It's your business. Capture settings. You can copy these down, 3 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. I also generate a GIF. My image overlay, which is my GIF design that I created. We're gonna click choose, and then I'm gonna find my GIF, and there it is, open, and it'll automatically throw itself in there. I am doing a rectangle. These are my countdown seconds. This is all of my settings for these. So you can match yours up like that, or make it totally custom to your guys' liking. This is not just the right way. There's so many more ways you can do this. So this is just the way I do things. I save the original file. I have the highest quality. This is the rectangle that I'm using, which is the 1920 by 1080. And then these are my settings. I do 6.5 seconds of record time. And then I also do the reverse. So this is my settings for that. And then now I'm gonna import my overlay image for my videos and my boomerangs. So choose, we're gonna go to the video one that we created, And then last but not least, this is the video portion of it. This is where we're going to click here and add the same exact one. The cool thing is the video and the boomerang, which is this one right here, this section's super long. Those are the exact same settings. And if you can't remember, look, 1080 by 1920, 1080 by 1920, your GIF size, they all say all the paperwork, all the settings. You're gonna go to background removal. If you are doing a green screen, click on background removal, add your image down here. But if you're not gonna be doing that, turn it off. I'm not providing that. And then on mine, I do not enable color filters on my 360. That's what I'm gonna be using today. I do enable this beauty mode. I'll maybe do something like this, anywhere between 3 and 4. It takes off any blemishes. I'm not using stickers. My camera is always gonna be like this. You could do ultra wide or you can do wide, up to you. Check your settings. Camera, white balance is always on. I'm moving over to my printer settings. I'm not enabling that, so I'm making sure none of those are checked off. Going over here to email and text. And then the email and text I always put a custom rent or buy a photo booth. There's our website, and then download our photo here, and it'll send them a link directly there. So I copy and paste that message here, and now I'm ready to go to the next option, which is down here to the right. Oops. Share settings. I make sure all these are checked off. I give them about 11 seconds, and then it goes back to default. I will not have a virtual attendant, but there's sometimes where you want to have it talk to you. You can just enable that. And last but not least, your disclaimer. Your disclaimer is something that you guys can enable. You can use these photos for marketing or anything like that. So the customer is saying yes or no, I can or can't use them. Some customers ask for this, some people don't. So some of you guys will probably never use this. Now that I'm ready to hit launch event, you could see everything now is in sequence, the exact same way I want it. And now I'm ready to launch my booth. So I'm gonna hit lock and enable my guided access, which is the triple click of my phone, 1, 2, 3. And then it will say start. So that's the guided access is another video, and that will just lock the screen on here and won't allow any customers to get out. And that will be in a separate video, so make sure you guys look for that one. Other than that, I hope you guys got a lot out of this, and now you know how to import your Luma Booth templates and how simple it is for you to just make them into Canva and toss it in here. So if you guys have any questions, reach out to us in the community. If you do have our app, thank you so much. Keep subscribing. Let us know if you have any feedback or anything extra that you'd like to know, and we'll make sure that that's available to you guys. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.